Hello, fans. Welcome to this presentation of the NBA Sunday Night Action right here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. It's the Philadelphia 76ers and the Chicago Bulls. And so here we go, the 76ers to start it. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Harden out there with Anthony Melton. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's Tobias Harris. And it's Niang in at the four-man position. And so it's the 76ers getting on the board first. From outside the arc. And John Paxson good for three.
John Paxson has a very efficient stroke from deep. When he lets it fly, it always looks good and most times goes in.
Now here's Melton. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. One on Pippen.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
That's good from Harris.
You know, over time, I think Harris has become really good at accepting more responsibility, and that's part of learning how to be a leader.
And Harris drops them both.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
Paxson passes to Pippen. Passes it to Cook. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Lets it go. And he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in.
The thing about Pippen's jumper is that he gets good elevation and extension on it, making it hard to contest it.
To the wing right side. Stolen by Grant. Paxson against Harden. Paxson passes to Cook. Paxson outside. Launches it. It's hauled in by Harris. And it's Harris with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. They come into this one following a really disappointing game on Friday.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Yeah, and you know, those losses really hurt when you can't get anything going your way, everything going against you. Very frustrating.
Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
Philadelphia ball.
Paxson's gone 1 of 3 from the field here.
Chicago foul. John Paxson. First personal foul. Second team foul.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Here's Niang. He's covered by Grant. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Grant. Here's Pippen. Grant kicks to Pippen. Grant the pass to Pippen. Back to Grant. 6 to shoot. For 3, Paxson. The offensive rebound. Outside Pippen. Out to the right wing. Fires for 3. And John Paxson good for 3. Paxson's got a couple of threes now in the first for Chicago. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Trailing by 2. To the middle. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Nice finish there. Harden is just calibrated to absorb contact and complete the play.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had, taking it to the rim there. Sets the tone in a close game like this. And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here is Harris. And here's Melton. It's deflected. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. So with the ball. Now defended by Embiid. Paxson passes to Forbes. Oh, good with the triple. The 76ers trail by 3. Here's Melton. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
Boy, Harden's got such a tremendous feel for the game. sees the whole court. He's a really slick creator.
And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls. Some changes for Chicago. Kings checked in for Cartwright. Williams comes in for Horace Grant. And B.J. Armstrong has subbed in for Paxson. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Harrell, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. He comes in for George Niang. Daniels is checked in for Harris. And it's Shake Milton in for DeAnthony Melton. And here are the 76ers now. Following the three-point basket by Chicago. The pass to Reed. Here's Harden. He's looking for Harrell and finds him. Leaps for it. A steal out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball.
Philadelphia ball.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
Well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones. And now their defense is in overdrive.
The 76ers trail by 4.
B.J. Armstrong. First personal foul. Third team foul.
A minute 42 left to play in the first. Reed kicks to McDaniels.
Already the second foul. He's in danger of getting into serious foul trouble early in this game.
First trip to the line for him here. He throw good. Milton.
Shooting for Philadelphia. Shake Milton.
All free throws good for Milton. Armstrong with it. We've got 1:28 left here in the first quarter. Puts up a three. Another three for Chicago.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Now, here's Milton. Kicks to Reed. To the inside. And Harrell's it in.
Harrell's not afraid to throw it down. As a matter of fact, he's got such strength in his hands and upper body that's what he's looking to do every time. Punch it home.
Armstrong with it. Defended by Milton. Armstrong gets the bucket.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Shot clock at 6. Harden dishes to Harrell. That shot is off target. That makes him 2 for 3. Forbes inside the line, and he knocks down the jumper. Forbes has got his second bucket tonight.
Well, with that stroke that Forbes has, I wouldn't be surprised if he was knocking down shots not long after he started walking. Great confidence as a shooter.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots.
Fans, make some noise for y'all.
And here we go, heading back to the action here in the Eastern Conference Final. And, guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
Well, player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
So with Harden on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. They've got Embiid. Shake Milton is out there with DeAnthony Melton. Then there's Tobias Harris. And it's Niang in at the power forward position.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Nicely done by Armstrong there. Recognized the overcommitment from the defense. Got his teammate a nice opportunity.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
And it's finishes like that which have helped them build this lead here in the first half.
On the wing, Harris. And there's the whistle, the illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Here's Paxson. Almost, but it rolls out.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
The Bulls leading by 11. Fires the three. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen. Paxson's got 12 points in the game.
Boy, I tell you what, it's been a special night from Paxson, huh? This guy's on top of his game.
It's good.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Paxson outside. Armstrong against Melton. Outside Pippen. Puts up a three. Hits it from three-point range. 5 points in the game.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Paxson with the steal. That's good. He's 5 for 9. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Bulls.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmares clamps thus far.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
Driving inside. Bucket is good. Purdue's got his first 2 points.
That's a lot of man coming at you now. Will Purdue about 7'2" and probably about 270 lbs. Nice take there.
And another turnover here by Philadelphia. Bill Parker, he's checked in for the Bulls. Then for the 76ers, Reed comes in for Joel Embiid, and it's Harden in for Shake Milton. Armstrong passes to Paxson. To the paint. From downtown, hits the three-point bomb.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Paxson with the steal. Count that one.
I love what he's done in this first half, at least so far. Increasing confidence every time down the floor. You can see it.
First personal foul.
Chicago shooting their first free throw of the game right now. So for the Bulls, Williams, he's checked in for Grant. And it's Bryn Forbes in for B.J. Armstrong. Daniels, he's checked in for the 76ers.
And he's the consummate professional. I mean, Paxson knows his role. Obviously a knockdown shooter, but he gives great effort in everything he does on the floor. And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Kings checked in for Cartwright, and Hobson's subbed in for Pippen. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for George Niang. And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here.
They've been committing a lot of turnovers, and I imagine that's exactly what they're talking about right now. They need to tighten it up.
Make some noise one more time for your Bulls, kids.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Now, here's McDaniel. He's guarded closely.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Chicago on defense. Harden kicks to McDaniel. And they get it. It's not going to go for him. And it's Chicago the other way. Paxson outside. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
2 minutes.
Got a piece of it. Here is Forbes. He's guarded by Melton. It's good.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
McDaniels, sweet little floater.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Jackson against Harden. Shoots it up. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with. The alley-oop throwdown by Harrell right there, emphatically. And he fires up his teammates as well.
And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
And here we go. The Bulls fast break. That one falls, coming off of Paxson's feed. Forbes has got 11.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Here we go, all alone. Stops, pops. It's Chicago with another bucket.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control. This is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
Hodges checked in for Hobson. And the 76ers making a change here. 24 seconds left in the first half. Here's McDaniels. Here's Harrell. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Pocket 6. Here's Springer. They get it again. No good with the layup. And so it's the Chicago Bulls up by 33 points as the buzzer sounds. A huge lead for them. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. We'll return shortly.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Bulls youth.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. The NBA playoffs are happening, and we're happy to have you here for the halftime show. And guys, for the Bulls, we're only 2.5 games into this series, but it's already looking like they've booked their place in the next round. Up 2 games to none with a huge lead tonight. They are in the driver's seat. And Kenny, what did you think about what you saw from Chicago?
There was no shortage of dimes on this team. Numerous guys displayed good court vision, moved the ball, led to great shots. We're in full control of this game.
And over to Shaq. What did you think about Philadelphia?
When you look at their multiple areas of weakness, for me, it starts with this organization. Chaos, a lot of wide open looks. They have to communicate better and stay connected to the shooters.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
On your feet, fans, it's time for...
And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. You look at John Paxson, what a contribution.
And with all the pressure he must have felt coming into this one, it didn't faze him one bit. Fantastic start.
Yeah, you know, I think he relishes the pressure, especially in a big game like this one. He really eats that stuff up.
Grant is out there with Pippen. That's John Paxson. And there's Cartwright. And it's Forbes in at the 2 guard. And that's the group for Phil Jackson as we begin the second half. Harris against Pippen. Second shot opportunity. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
His agility makes Pippen so dangerous inside. He can create contact while also being able to get the shot off.
The Bulls shooting their second and third shots to the line right here. That free throw good from Pippen. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
And maximum effort. That's what you see from Scottie Pippen game after game. He looks for ways to affect the game every minute. a slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Melton. And a missed layup. We've seen them struggle on the half-court offense.
I had a coach that once told me sometimes guys just try to self-will it too much. Whether it's getting out on the break or scoring in the half-court, you've got to do it as a unit.
Pass to Embiid. Knocked away. Pippen with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Forbes inside the line. That falls nicely on the feed that time from Pippen.
You know, we talk about Pippen's versatility a lot, and with good reason. There he's showing you a superb court awareness with that pass.
Nobody near Melton. Offline with his three.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Pippen. And that one is good. Pippen's got his third basket of the night.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
The 76ers with another miss.
Ugly start. The second half, they've missed their first four. They've got to get on track.
A good finish at the rack off the slip feed. Pippen's got 10 points in the game.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And Embiid gets it to go.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Pass to Pippen. Over Harris. And again, it's Scottie Pippen. Pippen's got 7 points for the quarter. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Inside. Here's Harris. That one drops for him.
Boy, this is the threat that Harris poses now. He's a scorer from every level. Inside, three-point land, and at the rim.
Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. Purdue, he's checked in for Chicago. Armstrong comes in for John Paxson. Shake Milton, he's checked in for the 76ers. And it's the 76ers with the ball. There's the double team with Pippen. And Harris wide open. He shoots. It's 3-pointers off the mark.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Passes it to Harris. Launches a three. It's all in by the Bulls.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Will Purdue. First personal foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
Team foul. At the line for the 76ers, Joel Embiid. Taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
Clearly an MVP caliber talent now. Embiid continues to impress with his versatility on both ends. A man that big shouldn't be able to do the stuff that he does with the ball.
Williams, he's checked in for Chicago. Hodges comes in for Bryn Forbes. And Embiid drops them both. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Pippen feeling it out a bit. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Well, you got to be he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Harrell's checked in.
Second team foul. 76ers substitution, Montrezl Harrell.
Now, here's Milton.
2 minutes remaining.
He's covered by Armstrong.
2 minutes.
Reed kicks to Milton. Takes a three. The 76ers with another miss.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Kings check in for Will Purdue.
This guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
The pass to Hodges. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Shots good by Pippen. Pippen's got 20 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now, here's Milton. A three-pointer off the mark. Outside Pippen. Buries it down low. He's got 22.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Milton kicks to McDaniels. Harrell trying to free himself up. No good on the three. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
Pass to Armstrong. High post, Pippen. Working on McDaniels. Clock at 4. Williams dishes to Pippen. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Williams has got 3 assists tonight.
Practically automatic shot there by Pippen. He knows he just needs the ball, and then he is good to go. You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
And so it's Chicago, able to put on a show for the ages. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. We come back right after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. So with Harden on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. They've got Shake Milton. P.J. Tucker is out there with Dwayne Dedmon. And it's Springer in at the 2 spot. Purdue the pass to Hobson. Kicks it to Brown. Just 5 to shoot. Over Milton. And it's Brown missing. Here is House. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. House has got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the 76ers. Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about. Threatening with that attack.
Timeout called, the Bulls.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
So Chicago going going with an almost entirely new group. Grant, he's checked in for Livingston. Pippen comes in for Hobson. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Hodges. And it's Paxson in for Brown. And the 76ers also making a change. Harden's checked in. Out to the right wing. Outside. House. They get the rebound. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
Purdue the pass to Pippen. And the Bulls get it back. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
76ers ball.
And it's the 76ers with the ball. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Harden dishes to Tucker, and he makes that one.
And though lacking some height, Tucker has the bounce, the reach, and the strength and attitude to do damage inside.
Paxson outside for the three. Bangs home the trifecta. Paxson's got 30 points.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team.
And the shot is good.
Yeah, filling out the defense, Tucker gets the look he wants from mid-range.
Paxson against Harden. Paxson kicks to Pippen. He tries for three, and the Bulls another three.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
They grab their own miss. Kicks it out to Harden. Shot clock at 5. A second chance effort. Here's Dedmon, and finally they hit one. Dedmon's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Here is House, defended by Pippen.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Paxson outside. Over Harden. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Paxson's got 5 points now this quarter. Here's Philadelphia. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter.
Chicago foul.
So for the Bulls, King comes in for Horace Grant. And Armstrong subbed in for John Paxson. The 76ers also with a sub. Melton's checked in. Philadelphia moving the ball around. And the shot goes in.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Outside Pippen. Stolen by Tucker. Here is House. He's guarded by Purdue.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Here's Philadelphia. Here's Springer. They get it back. And he banks in the layup.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You've got to work harder on the glass.
50 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Melton, no good. Here's Chicago. Forbes inside the line. Here's King. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Boy, good job that time by King to take the contact and maintain his balance.
29 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Out left to the wing. Here is House. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
King. Second personal foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
At the line for the 76ers, Daniel House. 2 shots.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're leading by 48. 19 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
And they've got this one just about wrapped up.
Yeah, you know, I'm not sure they needed this timeout, quite honestly. Perhaps a water break?
Here's Brown. Here's Upson. Pass to Brown. The 3 ball. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there, go get it.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. You have to think at this point, up 3-zip. It's only a matter of time now, Greg, until this series is in the books.
You know, this victory all but seals the deal. As strong as they look throughout this game and this series, I'll be shocked if they don't close it out in Game 4.
And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports.